Alright, we've got a new Dell system here. We've got 3 of these for another one of our clients. This is a distributed office model these guys use. In other words, a lot of home office users run a business. They're located all around the United States. We got 3 new workstations. They've been running on XP for quite some time, and it's just time to upgrade. You know, XP is going away in the spring, and we want to get them on 7 Pro. Well, we're not real big fans of Windows 8 yet. It's not horrible, but it's a little silly for an operating system for a desktop. It works great for, say, a tablet, but on a desktop it's a little silly. So anyway, we're upgrading to Windows 7 Pro. These are Dell workstations that we got for them, and we're just going to pop this open. Dell does a pretty decent job of packing stuff. We got our software box, mouse. If I remember correctly, these are dual monitor stations, but I don't remember correctly off the top of my head. But they should be set up for dual monitor. They also came with Office 2013 on these. I believe the price point was right around $800 for these. I think it has 8 gigs of RAM in it, but I'll verify that once I pop it open. And Windows 7 Professional. The nice little Dell keyboard. Putting the box right back up. Decent keyboard. Kind of a cheap one, but you know, keyboard's a keyboard. These specific workstations are going to be used in Colorado. So we won't have to ship these. We'll actually drive these out to the different cities where the people live and get them installed on site on in their home offices. Dell does use this cardboard instead of the styrofoam packing, which if you hate styrofoam, that's a good thing. The extraneous hardware that I don't need back into the box, so we got everything together, and get rid of that thing. So here's our brand new Dell. This is an Optiplex 3010. As you can see on the front here, we've got a couple of USB ports, headphone, mic jack in the front. Super basic system. Came with Windows 7 Professional on it. It's capable of running Windows 8. This is only an i3 processor in this particular model, so not for gaming, office use only. This particular one's going to hook into a terminal server for terminal services, and they're going to have Office Suite on here, so Word, Excel, PowerPoint, a little bit of Microsoft Access for running some reports, but this is not doing anything heavy duty. This is an office use system only. Again, Optiplex, hard to read because of the light. 3010. On the back of the system, obviously we got our power supply up here, network, and we've got USB 2 and USB 3 ports here. We've got an HDMI, and we also have a VGA out, and we've also got a Displayport adapter. I've mentioned in the past that I don't particularly love Displayport because it's a little bit of a pain, but we've got a DVI and Displayport. So with this one, for a change, I've noticed on Lenovo machines they don't give you a dongle for your Displayport. On the Dell machine, they gave us a Displayport to Dvi adapter, which is nice of them. Actually, I guess I don't need that. Just tear it open. So here we have Displayport. You can kind of see it's got a little, it looks a lot like an HDMI, but it's got a square end on this side, and it's got the angled end on this side. So we got a Displayport adapter there, and they also included DVI to VGA connector as well. Like I said before, this was in the ballpark of around $800. The customer ordered these direct from Dell. They did order them with the key for Microsoft Home and Business 2013, the OEM version. So that's pretty much it for this machine. There's not a lot to it. Dell does some pretty cool things with their cases. This particular one has this handle release on the side. You just lift that and then the whole side lifts up. Kind of nice. Again, super basic machine. You're not going to see anything high tech or, you know, bleeding edge on this thing. Just real basic Intel processors. The i3 processor. We got an 8 gig stick of RAM in here. Get this thing fired up. So when you're hooking one of these up, I've got a USB to PS2 adapter just because I got an old keyboard and mouse laying around. Makes it easy. I only have to plug one thing in. On the back of this one, you've got a situation where you've got your onboard ports and you've also got an external card. You're going to want to use the external card first. This should probably be disabled. This should probably be disabled in the BIOS. You probably aren't going to be able to get to these ports from the BIOS. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in here with DVI to my monitor. Just check it, make sure everything's running okay. Make sure all the software is configured for the client, ready to go. Never fails, I always try it the wrong way first. That's pretty much it for this device. I mean, it's going to boot up, it's going to be fine. Never had any major problems with parts coming from Dell. They usually work the first time. I can't even recall if I've ever had one not work out of the box. So that's it. That's an Optiplex 3010. Good office machine. Great for Word, Excel. Not good for video games. Not good for Minecraft or League of Legends or World of Warcraft. These came with a 3-year next business day parts warranty, which means if anything goes bad on this, Dell will send out a part the next day. And that's pretty common for their Optiplex line, which is, you know, more of a business class than their Inspiron line or their XPS line, which is more consumer grade equipment. Pay a little bit extra for it, but in my experience, they've always had the part out the next day. So anyway, that's pretty much it. 3010 Dell, basic machine, good for your office. I don't know what else to say about it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe below.